Today we are talking about the story of Chrisean Rock. I don't know if that's how you say her name, but she's a public figure. She's famous, an inspiration to little kids everywhere. And if you drink enough Hennessy, you could be just like her when you grow up. I know Adam22 is stoked because this woman was on the podcast with Sharp. She freaked out, started kicking TVs, and had to get physically removed. This is really good for publicity, and I wonder if the whole thing was staged, but to figure that out, you gotta know who this woman is. Now, Chrisean was born in the rough, tough ghettos of Baltimore, Maryland, in March 14th, 2000. She had 11 siblings and often faced physical and sexual abuse. Her daddy was in and out of jail, and her mom was a crackhead. Whenever her dad was out of jail, he would abuse her mom in front of her.
And then it starts slowly progressing to her always in the bed. I witnessed my dad, abuse her. I met him when I was 7 because he came home. He was locked up for like I don't know how long. I went through abuse, so getting either choked out or beat on. We went from probably one bedroom apartment, and it's all of us, to living with people. I say 9 years I've been homeless for.
She started posting on Instagram back in 2015, and by the time she was 18, she had a few abortions. Now, if you rock with abortion, give this video a thumbs up. If you're against abortion, leave a comment explaining why, and also give this video a thumbs up. Chrisean describes herself as a singer, songwriter, musical artist, content creator, television personality, social media influencer, model, dancer, IG star, and entrepreneur. I mean, is there anything she can do? Eventually, she moved out of Baltimore, Maryland to California so she could be a thot. Not really. She was a track runner and got a scholarship to Santa Monica College. In June 2020, she made her first television appearance on Ultimate Tag, and I must say, she has some crazy good athleticism, and at the end of the competition, she was feeling herself. It was really wholesome.
Seconds. Come on, Shawnee, get up there. Push it, let's go. She's looking strong. Nothing is stopping her. Go! 50 seconds! That's one of the fastest women's times we've ever seen on this course. Oh, she is stoked.
It's a little dance.
Now, Blueface is also a high-level athlete with his football and recently boxing, and when he became a rapper, he claimed to have had sex with around 5,000 women, and he would show up on No Jumper to promote his OnlyFans show called Blueface Girls Club. Most of these girls were clout chasers, trashy, daddy issues, chlamydia, crabs, syphilis, all that good stuff. Chrisean Rock was one of the hoes that was a part of the Blueface Girls Club. When she was a part of that show, she got in a fight with Blueface's baby mama and got her tooth knocked out. She was jealous that Blueface was having sex with Rock without using a condom. Obviously, he's banging all these chicks, but he's using a rubber. But Rock had something special where Blueface wanted to hit it raw, and that made his baby mama jealous, had her looking like an NHL player. Blueface was in love with Rock, signed her to his label, and they made a song together. It was early 2021 when they started to get toxic. On February 12th, 2021, Blueface would go to jail for having a concealed weapon in his vehicle, and he decided that he was going to worry about himself and his baby mother before Chrisean, so he dropped her from his label. They had some argument where Blueface was trying to throw her out the house, so she locked herself in the bathroom.
Work. He dropped you a week ago, 2 weeks ago. He dropped you. You can you explain to her that I have the right to say, I don't want to do business with you. You're free to go.
It's still everything I owe?
You owe what? You don't owe us.
Like, where are your clothes? She don't have anything.
Ain't nothing here because it's been 18 women staying here.
Okay. You want to keep lying? Go check the y'all, what are you talking
What about the washer? What about the washer? Been 18 girls here the footage is there, brother. 18 girls been here the last.
I came home, y'all start tripping.
What? on, we started tripping. She knew we was.
The next day, Whack 100 would attempt to kick her out. The police got involved, and it wasn't Blueface or Whack 100 who called. She went on Instagram to explain what happened, and the people watching called the police. The boys in blue went to Blueface's house, and Blueface responded by saying, when all this was occurring, I was in bed and my phone was dead. And he went on to say that he never hit her and that Whack 100 was just trying to kick her out because she was fired and she wasn't supposed to be there. Now, Blueface, he wanted to kick her out so he could bring other girls to his house. He'd been pictured with Coyle Ray. I know she was dating Pressa, then Blueface, then got passed to Suede. She'd be a good cop. Anyway, Blueface would tell the media that Chrisean broke into his house, cut herself, then wrote in blood, I love you, Blue, then stole his G-Wagon. That's dedication.
Did you break into Blue House for real and write in blood on the man's wall?
Of course.
What?
And then Whack 100 came
hater,
down.
yo.
He
I
came
think he want a crazy bitch like me for him. You feel me?
Right.
Just because he don't got me to him, he hating, and then he got all the power, and then he want to dictate, and then we gonna bump his because he a weird ass.
Yeah, he weird.
I know you see this starting mess with real like speaking on Nipsey, speaking on you not even supposed to speak on Bobby Shmurda. Like, why are you speaking? It have nothing to do with you. You're not who you think you are, bro. Like, you're fucking up money for your artist, Blue. Like, we probably with Blue if we didn't have a whack ass.
Technically, Blueface was still with his baby mama. Since she's allergic to latex, she got pregnant with their second kid. And meanwhile, Chrisean Rock, you want to know why they call her Rock? Because she be selling crack cocaine. This ain't the 80s anymore. And I guess she was in Oklahoma driving a stolen car, you know, Blueface's G-Wagon, and distributing crack rocks to homeless gentlemen. The stolen car she was in was again Blueface's G-Wagon, and Whack 100 was pissed because it cost like $5,000 to transport it to LA. Oddly enough, it seemed like Blueface wasn't too mad at her. Later on in the year, a video surfaced of Chrisean fighting Blueface's mom and sister. Blueface had notably called his mom a clout chaser. Now this fight is some trashy, ghetto-ish, and Blueface detailed the fight in a No Jumper interview. At this point, the two of them are together. Chrisean gets Blueface name tattooed on her face, a few other parts of her body, and finally she gets his face tattooed on her neck. Keep in mind, Blueface has another kid on the way with his second baby mama. Chrisean was starting to get some clout. There's a show called Baddies South that she's on, and her Instagram and YouTube started to gain traction. Now, on August 2nd, 2022, Blueface offered Chrisean $100,000 just to leave him alone. This ended in an altercation in the middle of Hollywood. Blueface was on top of her, beating her down in the middle of the street, doing the ground and pound. I can't show the video, but I could show the aftermath.
Mr. Hughes, too, yep. And he got a wife, and she probably gonna see this. Yo, Mr. Hughes, yep. He was in jail for 48 hours. How you gotta bail the bitch out and she f***ing the CO? Like, Cuz couldn't give you a get out of jail free card.
Why you have to say that?
He didn't f*** you?
No.
So how you know what hotel you was staying at? He was waiting outside your hotel. He called you. You said you enjoyed his company.
What, in person?
Yeah. Got a nice little shiner. I can see she's fine. What's up, Cuz? What you need? To leave me the f*** alone. Yeah, 100,000. You viral now, Cuz. Come on. You wanna beat me up in public?
Because of this, Blueface had a boxing match that was canceled. I guess he already had a boxing match with this woman. Just 2 weeks later, they got into another fight, which resulted in a broken door and a chunk of hair was missing from Rock's head. Blueface would show her bald spot on Instagram and say she tried to run. She apparently took his phone and was trying to run with it. He didn't like that. She tweeted, "That bald spot ain't shit for real. Nobody hurt about a patch of hair, and Blueface is the best person in the world. I really don't trust anyone but him."
Babe, don't show me my bald spot.
Got
It's
her
gonna
little
make you look
shit
bad.
snatched up. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Why you want to show people what you did to me?
I didn't do that to you. You try to run. You feel me?
Yeah, because I had the phone.
Instead of-
You ain't want me to see what was in your
Instead of-
phone. You
instead
ain't
of-
want to see me. You
it's-
ain't want me to
instead
see
of-
what was in your
look,
phone.
instead of scrabbling up, you try
show
to-
me that bathroom door that you broke down. Like, this is cat. Bald spot.
Want to see the rampage?
Come on, let's go. Let me take you.
You take, come on, hurry up before that story be up.
Okay, she tried to get my phone and run in the bathroom.
You broke that shit down.
Yeah, we not playing that.
Okay, what the fuck?
She tried to get my phone and run in the bathroom. What? Like this off the hinges.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, stop playing.
You stop playing. I'm not playing. What you talking about?
September 16th, y'all know Chrisean got in a fight with Blueface's mom. Well, since Blueface's boxing match got canceled, he delivered some beats to Chrisean's dad. He knocked her dad out cold, and Blueface made a post saying, "I'm your dad now." And Chrisean made a post saying her dad used to tie up her mom in the woods just to beat her because when he was beating her in the house, everyone would wake up. She didn't even meet him till she was 7. At this point, Chrisean was a celebrity due to her consistent drama, so much so that people were dressing up as her for Halloween, most notably Lizzo. On October 8th, there was an altercation inside a nightclub involving Blueface's crew. The man involved in the altercation would confront Blueface outside the parking lot saying, "Who hit me?" And that's when Blueface started blasting inside his vehicle. There was footage of him shooting inside the vehicle. Nobody got hurt, but he got charged with attempted murder. On November 17th, Chrisean would be at his hearing where he was released after bonding out for $50,000, tweeting, "Thank you, Lord, for bringing them back home safe." And later that month, they would participate in an interview where they started arguing, which resulted in some slapping and a chair being hurled through a wall.
Tattoos you got? Got you. Where are you? This one work. Yeah, because this one little. Whoa, my bad, Chad.
Hey, you put a hole in my wall.
You rich. You can fix it.
God, you just put a hole in my wall.
What's that right there? That's a video of it?
And next month, on December 12th, there was a premiere for the show, Crazy in Love, starring Rock and Blueface. And for some reason, her dad was at the premiere. He said to Blueface, "I'm her father. Never touch my daughter like that again." And Blueface responded, "So you teach your daughter to put hands on men?" And her father punched him in the face.
I'm her father. I'm her father.
Nice to meet you, father.
You know what I mean?
What's your name?
Shut up.
Man.
That's your boyfriend. Yeah, don't do that.
Do what?
Yeah, don't touch my daughter like that ever.
So you teach your daughter to put her hands on me?
Now, we all know Chrisean Rock is no stranger to abortion. And while doing an interview with the Know For Sure podcast, they asked if she was pregnant, to which she responded she doesn't know, but she will keep it this time, later mentioning that she has had multiple abortions.
If I have a baby, I'm keeping it this time.
Jesus.
What? I killed like 3 of them.
Okay, Chrisean, wait.
What? I'm ready now.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, you always have that bad feeling like, it's not right.
It's not the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's the right time now?
I wouldn't mind if
But
it was
do you
right
think
now.
it's the right time?
Yeah.
You think it's the right time?
No, I need a ring, but you're right.
All right.
Okay, you speaking that spiritual
slow
shit.
down.
Okay.
Slow
You're in the
down a
spirit
little
right
bit.
now. But
I'm just asking.
But if it happened, I ain't stopping it happen.
But if is it the right time?
No,
Yeah.
because
Do you
I'm
think?
not
Do you
married.
think it would make? Do you
I'm
think
not
it would make
married.
things better or worse?
Keep the mic closed.
This sparked a little outrage online, specifically from Charleston White.
Say, Blueface, you run around here taking all them goddamn boxing lessons? Box that bitch, nigga. Learn how to Donkey Kong the bitch. This little gap teeth mouth, retarded, mentally fucked up, emotionally and sexually abused little girl. Everybody know Chrisean done been fucked by her uncle. She done been molested. She done got daddy problem. This a fucked up little girl this nigga got a television show with. This bitch done knocked a patch of hair out this nigga head in one episode. In another episode, this bitch ass nigga head is split open. And the bitch is vacuuming glass out the back of his head. And put tape on the nigga. His mama saying, let me stick to this, the bitch just jumping on the boy. Then the bitch get on a podcast and say, yeah, I done killed 4 babies. I done had 4 abortions. I just kill them. Say, y'all listen. Y'all ain't gonna shame this bitch.
Clips from the show would emerge. One of them was of Whack 100 confronting Blueface about Chrisean, saying that he hasn't made a hit since she came around and that she's a distraction.
Even showing he got a woman takes away from the fan base. We all know it's a distraction.
It's no distraction.
No, you're definitely a distraction.
I'm getting money too.
You get money.
I'm saying
don't
like
flex on me.
I'm saying like
don't entertain her.
I'm saying like everybody's contributing.
Did she flex on people?
There's no way.
No contributing been fucked up.
I've been chilling.
It been negative, subtraction.
So
I love her.
That's cool. Can we love the business?
Let's finish this right here. We're gonna work.
That's the problem. You're the distraction. We ain't had a hit since you've been around. Stop talking.
You stop talking.
Huh? Listen, I don't even want to have that
you call his phone,
my conversation
answer
with you,
it.
I need you to deal with that, man.
I got you.
Listen, man, this a bad look for business.
How?
You gonna go on there and giggle, laugh.
Oh my God, here you go.
I didn't even have this problem with your baby mama, my nigga.
Other clips of the show where Blueface called her a bitch.
You know what I mean?
You're not finna just disrespect me for no reason and think,
You call me a bitch all the time, though.
Okay, and you are one. I call you a bitch right now.
For what?
Because that's what you are. That's what you are.
I'm not.
Okay, what are you?
Chrisean.
Do you have a vagina?
My name is Chrisean.
You wanna be a nigga so bad.
No.
You wanna be a man so bad. I don't wanna be with a man. I wanna be with a bitch. But if you wanna be a man, we could do this shit all day long. You call your friend and your friend call you bitch all day long. Why you get offended because I said it?
No, if we're arguing, we call each other bitches. It's a different type of bitch.
I said, what? I call you a bitch in bed. You talking about, don't call me that. Like, what type?
And finally, we have what happened a few days ago where Chrisean was forcibly removed from the No Jumper interview. These two definitely have an inspiring relationship and it's very entertaining to watch. They seem good together, not to mention this is keeping Blueface's career alive. Hopefully they have some kids soon. Anyway, I'm out.
You want to be a man? I'm not being a man. Come here. Bobby, come here.
There ain't nobody trying to grab you, woman, ever like people trying to just be respectful. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation, but right now, yeah, I just think it's best that it just, she off that Hennessy, man.
Blue, can you come here? No. No, King. I gotta take you. I gotta take you. Blue, can you come here? Come here like that. Can you come here? Hey, come here, bro. What are you like? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Blue, what are you doing that for?
Camera down.
You hurting my blue.
Yeah? Or you need to wet your camera. Huh? Don't worry about what. I will wet your camera.
Blue, what are you doing, my nigga? Come here.
I'm walking out with you. I'm coming with you.
Hey. I'm trying to say what? Who said what, bro? What did I say? What did I say? What do you mean? Why are you being extra?
But anyway, so you